We got both stacks. Boom. Let's go. Oh my gosh. It was so much damage. It was shredding through this guy's. I didn't even pop his pack, right? See? You see how you have to pop his pack before he becomes like vulnerable? It was shredding through his armor when he was invulnerable. Alright, overcharge. Where you going? Oh my god. Oops. See, they're looking at it like a decoy. They're not even targeting me. Wow, bro, this is nuts. Let's go.
Whoa, sensors beeping.
Get the fuck back!
Critical.
He's gone! He's gone! Are they okay?
All clear.
Okay, so here are the stats for this. 100% crit damage and 58% crit chance. This is going to be max as soon as I step out of cover. Now I'm at 196% crit hit damage. Just set up my skills. Let's get these overcharged just because. Just to get them overcharged. Okay, we gotta. Yeah, that's 6 skill tiers now. Now we're overcharged. And look what those skills are just dealing. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything. Beauty of it. Now I'm out of cover.
Target neutralized. Good work.
You're gonna have to work with the chameleon also. Because you know when you hit him in the body, it gives you 90% weapon
Another one
damage.
down. Good job, Agent.
Oh, that bounty is complete already? The last video I uploaded, the ongoing directive, 5 weapon core, 5 skill tier, 1 armor core. It really made me realize that you can actually do this with everything else. Like I said, it's a new era of builds. And I have to leave. I don't have much time, but I just wanted to hop in this legendary to show you exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to switch to the Ouroboros in a second, but you know, people were using Striker Heavy in the incursion, right? And y'all remember the build that I made, you know, the all skill tier Striker, y'all remember that? Okay. Now it turns out you don't only have to have skill tiers. That was the problem. People like, oh no, that skill tier Striker will never be stronger than the weapon core. That's cool. I can accept that. That's fine. But when you can do something like this, oh boy, something different entirely. Oh my god, this junk is crazy, yo. This is my first time playing a legendary. The reason why I play a legendary is because if you could succeed in legendary content, you could succeed in any content, right? So heroic would be a breeze. Now I just switched to the Ouroboros so I could just see how this works, because you know the Oreo has range, bro. That chopper there should be there, because I want to meet him there at the chopper. let me get my let me get my turret back. Hold on. 'Cause you know I got the mechanical animal, so all right, overcharge. Back to the Oreo. Where you going? Oh my god. Oops. See, they're looking at it like it's a decoy. They're not even targeting me. Wow, bro, this is nuts. Let's go.
Immediate medical assistance
Oh
needed.
snap. Oh, I got too excited. I didn't Who just shot me? It was a sniper? Oh, there she goes. You already see what this can do,
In your way.
right? Let me show you the build, okay? I'm gonna go play a heroic mission. I just wanted to hurry up and do this, all right? Now, if you didn't see my other build that I just made, the Predator's Mark Season 3 version, it was the same concept. The only difference that I had was, and by the way, remember when I was using the Iron Lung? It was doing that much damage without the contractor's gloves, mind you, because on the ongoing directive build, it had contractor's gloves with the Iron Lung, and then it had just an ongoing directive knee pads. But either way, it still slaps. If you want to see the details of that build, go ahead and check it out. But I use the same formula here. I just switched up a few things. And I'm using the Ouroboros, or you can use Iron Lung, or you can use whichever you want. That's the whole idea of this. It's a 5 skill tier, 5 weapon core, 1 armor core. Now you can put 1 more armor core and be more tanky. You can have 1 more weapon core, get 6 weapon cores, or you can get 1 more skill tier. It's just up to you. The point is this is pretty much maxed out in both areas. And when it comes to survivability in PvE, it doesn't really matter because PvE is not that difficult if you play it right. As you can see, I just breezed through that first area. And for the second area, I'm using the mechanical animal. All it takes is 2 kills with this, and then you're overcharged, which you saw. And the entire time when those chungas came out, they were focusing on the turret and the drone, and I just smelted them from behind, right? I would love to use this in the incursion because just imagine, right? If you have a drone and turret and you have max stacks shooting at right or just shooting at anybody, it's insane. In the Ouroboros, I just rolled this because for some reason it had damage to armor on it. I had to roll or recalibrate it so I got targets out of cover damage, and this is just decent. Once I optimize this, it's gonna be great. But you know what Rule Them All does. When an agent has a status effect applied, 50% of their ammo to their next magazine will apply the same status effect to their targets. Yeah, so whatever your preference of weapon you can use. And that's why I had to come out with part 2 of this. Instead of the contractor's gloves, I used the Fox's Prayers knee pads to complement the Ouroboros' targets out of cover damage. And I just like targets out of cover damage over damage to armor in general. I don't know, it just feels like it hits different. It's a little bit harder. And then for Carl's holster, I have to get one that has damage to armor on it. That's rolled to skill tier because I just don't have one. I have an armor one, but I don't have a skill tier version. But the skills that I'm using are the drone and the turret, of course, in PvE, right? And because it's 6 skill tiers, you have your choice of using whatever skill you want to. And I think that the drone and turret in PvE are just the perfect thing to use. If you're playing PvP, you can make yourself a little bit more tanky with 1.1 million armor, switching this to an armor core. And then you could actually use the Crusader shield at 6 tiers. Because now that you have an armor core, this is considered 6 tier shield. Because you know that the shields stack based on armor and skill tiers. So you're going to be getting the maximum amount of protection since you have all these skill tiers. I just don't see why you wouldn't use something like this over just all reds. it just makes sense to use something like this, especially with Striker's Gamble. Striker's Gamble, it says weapon hits increase total weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100 times. And using the chest piece, the exclusive talent is called Press the Advantage, where it increases it from 100 to 200. PvE, you're gonna reach this. You could use an obliterate chest piece, but I swear, I put this chest piece on right here, the Sokolov with obliterate. I was not hitting harder. In the backpack, it gives you a little bit more weapon damage, the Striker's backpack, but you know, the Ninja Bike is what allows you to get this composition right here. So I think it's worth it. That's what I was talking about. Utility makes it viable when it comes to judging whether or not it's doing more damage or not, giving me the skills that I want to use at their full potential. Now let me show you the stats. 41% crit hit chance, 125% crit hit damage. Now you know that I said that I needed crit hit damage on one of the pieces, the Picaro's holster, and everything else is rolled to crit hit damage. So just make sure you do that so that you can get as much crit hit damage as you can. And because this is an SMG, it's gonna give you the crit chance. SMGs come with it natively. This is 15%. It's supposed to be 17%. And I got another 10% crit damage right here, crit chance here, rate of fire. So you're gonna get the crit chance that you need. Plus, with somebody else on your team running Coyote's Mask, it's gonna help you out even more. So you'll have the amount of crit that you need, man. But I don't really have to explain it. You already saw the gameplay. It works almost the same, or pretty much the same as the regular Strikers, all red, but it's offering more protection, more utility, more versatility. And that's what I love about these hybrids, the new era of building. And I think this is one of the best ways to do it. Let me switch to the Umbra. Now with this, I'm using the Chameleon. Now the Chameleon, basically you have to work for it. Chameleon has always been good with Umbra. And I made an Umbra skill build before. Like I said, whenever I see gear sets and stuff like that, I try to flip them and make a skill version of it. This is the first time that I was able to, or I am able to make a build with both. It's the ultimate hybrid, man, and I'm so happy for it. It's your choice if you want to use the Contractor's Gloves or Fox's Prayer knee pads, but here are the stats for this. 100% crit damage and 58% crit chance. This is going to be max as soon as I step out of cover. See? Now I'm at 196% crit hit damage because this is what Umbra does. From the shadows and into the light. While in cover, it gives you stacks. So while you're in cover, it gives you critical hit damage stacks so that when you get out of cover, you redeem those stacks. And then when you get back into cover, you redeem the stacks that you get while you were out of cover, which are armor regen. Now, since I don't have the backpack, the Umbra backpack gives you more armor regeneration when you get back in cover, but you don't need that. Especially for a DPS build like this, you're going to be dishing out so much damage, it doesn't matter. Okay, so just set up my skills. Let's get these overcharged just because. Just to get them overcharged. We gotta, okay, we gotta. That's 6 skill tiers now. Now we're overcharged. And look what those skills are just dealing. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything. It's the beauty of it. Now I'm out of cover.
Target neutralized. Good work.
You're gonna have to work for the Chameleon also, because you know when you hit him in the body, it gives you 90% weapon damage.
Good job, Agent.
Oh, that bounty is complete already? Okay, we're gonna have to do a short mission or a part of a short mission just so I could show you more of it. And what better mission than to do Lincoln Memorial? Now, I wouldn't really recommend using Umbra, this version of Umbra in PvP. The only thing that I would really recommend using heavily are strikers and ongoing directive in PvP if you're gonna do it. It's gonna be, first of all, if you're not used to playstyles like that, it's gonna be difficult for you, right? Just in general. Step out of cover, you get that rate of fire and crit. Boom. See, now I have 90% weapon damage. See those 2 little dots right there that's white? That's when the Chameleon shines. Now you could use the chameleon with striker. Now that would be crazy. That would actually be crazy. That's why this is so great. You have so many options. Umbra, when it came out, it already had like tons of options for you to use. All kinds of weapons. I went crazy. I had a field day with Umbra when it came out. But let's get these skills up a little bit. There's some more enemies. Okay, we got tier 6 now. The overcharge. Boom. Let's switch back to the chameleon. Let's go. Boom. Let's get that weapon damage up. Nice. You know, those skills that the enemies have, those are considered body shots, by the way. Oh, got all y'all caught up. Alright. Mechanical animal again. Tier 6, baby. Now you can't overcharge every time. You can get to tier 6 as much as you want, but you can only overcharge every 90 seconds when it comes to the mechanical animal. Alright. It's pretty dope, man. Alright. Now we're gonna try this ongoing directive. This is the one that I already uploaded on YouTube. Check it out. The link will be in the description. Maybe I'll upload a more certified version of the striker and the Umbra. I don't know. We'll see. Well, let's do this. Because the Iron Lung with ongoing directive is like a natural fit, man. It's a natural fit. Because you need to apply a status effect. Anybody who has a status effect applied to them and you kill them, that's when you get the hollow points. It amplifies your damage by 35%. And it gives you hollows for the team. Now, I don't know how much damage it gives to the team. But yeah. This is just gonna... The Iron Lung just hits hard in general, man. It's ridiculous. And then, oh yeah. When you have ongoing directive, especially good when you have an LMG. Because LMG's reload is slow by nature. Ongoing directive gives you 30% reload speed. And then, the hollow point ammo, just for having it in your weapon, it gives you extra damage to your skills. And I just forgot, because sometimes I use this a different way, but I'm using an armor cord Carl's holster when I was supposed to be using the skill tier for PvE. Because PvP I like to be a little bit more tanky. So that 1.1 million armor is perfect for me using a hybrid. So stick around to the end of the video because I think that I'm going to actually switch back to striker with the chameleon so I can see the damage that deals. Because the chameleon shoots as fast as an SMG, and with the striker's rate of fire is crazy. Plus, you benefit from the chameleon's stacking talent because you have to shoot an enemy 90 times in order to get that weapon damage bonus. So it's like goes in line with striker perfectly because you have striker's gamble where you have to get stacks in order to get more weapon damage. It just makes sense to use it. So I'm going to use that after this area actually. I'm pretty excited about using it. Y'all trying to play me. Alright, so striker 5-5, let's go. Remember I said this benefits off of his stacking talents because 30 headshots grants 20% crit chance and 50% crit damage. 75 body shots grants 90% weapon damage, and then when you shoot him in the legs you get that 150% reload speed, which really doesn't matter because striker gives me weapon handling, which gives me reload speed. Alright, let's just put this right here in the middle and go from there. Get these stacks for both striker and the chameleon. Alright, let's go. Wow. Didn't expect to see me there, did ya? Get them headshots. From the other side. Alright, let's just knock this mission out, man. I can end this video, you feel me? Let me get overcharge. Boom. Nice. Now we can switch. Not taking me out, buddy. Can't sit on that wall. Alright, so it's essential that I get the bonuses right here. Okay, I'm about to get the body shot bonuses and the headshot bonuses before. Uh-oh. Alright, let's go, let's go. Oh, it's another one, I forgot. The damage is insane right now, bro.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Alright, one last hurrah. Come on. We got both stacks. Boom, let's go. Oh my gosh. Yo, when you okay. So when you have both, the striker stacks, ooh, carbine 7 with crit damage, yeah, whatever. When you have both the striker stacks and you see I got all 3 bonuses right here, and you have striker stacks, the damage is I don't even know. I don't even know how much weapon damage that is, but you saw it was even shredding through. It was so much damage. It was shredding through this guy's. I didn't even pop his pack, right? See, you see how you have to pop his pack before he becomes like vulnerable. It was shredding through his armor when he was invulnerable. Wow. Wow, man, that is crazy. Alright, that'll do it for this 3-part build. I never did anything like this before, but here they are. Again, you got the Strikers version, you have the ongoing directive version, and the Umbra version. Which one did you like the best? Let me know down in the comment section below. Whatever one based on what you see here. So if you like the Umbra best, type Umbra 55, Striker 55, OD 55. You get it. I appreciate you stopping by and watching to the end of this video. I know it's a little bit longer than the normal videos that I do, but I just wanted to express to you how crazy this is and just show you the effectiveness of it and that it actually works in all forms of content, PvP, legendary, and heroic. You just have to switch up your style a little bit and get used to playing hybrid builds. And that's it. Like the video if you liked it and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. I'll see you in the next one, fam. Be right out.